specifically, I used to make a lot of Tita edits, and I still do that. But I thought it would be nice to see how far I've come, if I've come far at all, right? Okay, so first we're gonna look at this piece from I think 2019. Yes. Okay, turn that off. It's quite nice. For I wanna say my like secondish attempt at model editing. No, maybe it's like fine. Hair. Okay, this is obviously the front half is like edited from T.Miku, and then the back is a game rip. UV mapping on this, not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. Where would you go? I could definitely have done a better job texturing the eyebrows, but that's okay. You know, sometimes we miss a section while dyeing. I don't know. It happens. As you can see, I didn't alter textures much for whatever reason on the face. Outfit, it's like I obviously retextured it. Oh my god, you can see the parts that should be adjusted and like pulled down to cover like also deleted areas, but whatever. Design wise, I don't know how to feel about it. I feel nothing towards it right now. Hair physics, I did not make them, so. But the bangs are obviously tweaking out, and I should have done something about that, but whatever. Okay, next up. Your hair is not okay. Okay, the lack of nostril is something I'm not really a fan of. Me personally, I don't know. I just hate the absence of a nose. Stop. Okay, I definitely prefer the outfit to what I had before, but they're both quite simple. I would say very, yeah, just like a jacket or hoodie and then shorts and then socks and shoes. I just feel like I subconsciously picked up a lot of the trends that were like big on Tumblr before Tumblr like died, and interestingly I didn't even have a Tumblr account back then, so that's fun. But I don't know. I did once again, it's like I had very little impact on the model. Actually, it's just like way more things are kind of put together and composed together than they are like made from me, or like had with my involvement. So I just feel like there's not much I can say. This chick always has her forehead like showing no matter what happens, like from this angle, so once again another case of your bangs are a Tita edit and your back hair is a game rip. So yeah, but this isn't bad. This is not bad, I would say. Physics worse than before, but okay, this I made before that one, but you can tell this one also has very little input from me, so what do I say? Like, I was just winging it with other people's work. Not bad overall. but the design was probably like I got a bit lazy with the outfit. So, physics, not atrocious, but I definitely could have worked on those. It's like, once again, there's not much editing from me, so I don't know what to really say. The outfit, though, be very boring, very simple. So, let's say it's fine. I feel no attachment towards, like, mostly because I think my improvement came a bit later. At this point, I think I was just kind of experimenting with the same character, but different designs. It's fine. I feel nothing. I have very little feedback because I didn't do very little. I contributed very little to the actual like model itself. You know, I did not edit enough. So okay, this is. I have more attachment to this cheetah edit than the rest. I think this one is this design. I think stuck with the character a lot better than other edits, cheetah edits, but it's like I think I had developed a better eye for what looks good, but at the same time, I did not contribute much to the model itself, so I don't know what to say. But you can see that I developed a sense of, you know, how to coordinate colors just a little bit more, which accounts for something. And for that, I think I deserve a little bit of credit. But yeah, this was the point at which I decided, okay, she needs to have really long hair. Please excuse the mapping. I don't like the mapping I left as is in the back hair, but whatever. It's not intentional. Maybe I could have given her like a raccoon tail or whatever, but okay, it's fine. I prefer her eyelashes being black as opposed to like not black, you know, like cough syrup red. I prefer this, but her eyebrows being black, I don't know. I'm not sure. Once again, physics. It's like this is tweaking out. Should have done something about this ornament, but it's like fine overall. This time around, I had a little more influence on the textures, so I tried like I guess making my own eye texture, but it's not really a particular improvement. It's a start. Not how I would make eyes today, but whatever. I would say like it's less the color palette is went back to being predominantly black, and the red disappeared from her outfit, but a lot of this is I guess it would be game rips, so again very little input from me in actuality, but physics are the same as before. I did not make enough of an effort to adjust those, and I would say her outfit, it's like fit strangely. Could use work, but it's a step in the right direction in terms of like textures, you know. Outfit, it's like I feel like it kind of tells you what the time period was, like, you know, but also it doesn't. That sounds like it makes no sense, but it took inspiration from both that previous like aforementioned culture on Tumblr, and then it also was probably influenced by post-pandemic like internet fashion. I want to say like what you would see on TikTok a lot, but I also don't know because I didn't have a TikTok account till very later in life, and I started opening it more last year because that's when my friend told me to keep up with the streak more, and yeah, so I want to say it's a step in the right direction. This is from 2023. So in 2022, I did not engage much with my hobbies of model editing. So I wanted to try and kind of push the limits I had set for myself. So I made I think this is a Tita edit still, but I made the outfit, and it's not high quality by any means, but it's kind of cute and stabile. I wrote that. And I kept that on her shirt. I tried editing her face more heavily, and like it's certainly not good, but it's a step in the right direction. I did have to remake all the mouse myself, and the back it's shit, but the mesh it's shit, but the physics I would say a little calmer than. No, that's not true, but it's like an attempt. It's an attempt, and I would say I give myself credit for starting somewhere. So I took that and I said the hair, no, I don't like it. Let's try again. And as you can see, I updated the face texture a bit more. She still does look like she's on crack, but these eyebrows are a bit more experimental because they could have been for the betterment of society, just a texture. But I wanted to try making like the mesh of individual eyebrows on my own, but it's impractical. I would say it makes the model very heavy, but I returned to her like design of having horns and then a horn ornament and long red hair again. So I want to say it's also a step in the right direction. Wow. Do the hair physics bother me? Yes. A lot. But it's fine. As you can see, this and the previous one, very different. The last one we just saw was 2024 December, and then this is 2025. So, as I'm recording this, it's January 10th. It should be night, but it's midnight. Should I be in bed? Maybe. I get lazy. I don't turn the shadow on the ground, by the way. I should. I know how to do it. I just forget because I'm lazy. I tried way harder to actually plan an outfit this time. Ignore her skirt. But the outfit, definitely, I like that I tried layering a lot more, and the mesh, it has some more effort put into it, but the textures, a little bit plain, could use some effort. I did try making a new mesh for nails here. As you can see, it's very sharp, very long, and not by any means perfect, but it's more interesting than kind of just leaving the same. Okay. I'm really proud of myself when it comes to the face texture. I think here I did try harder to kind of give her some more dimension, if that makes any sense. She looks cute, I think, compared to the previous models, which she always looks a little bit high, a little bit on crack, like a bit she's not tweaking, but that's fine because like that's just she's just stressed out because so much is going on in the world. But I think the texture for the eyes, the pupils, they really change the overall vibe she gives, and you know, baby goat, but that I don't think she's supposed to be a baby goat in this depiction. For she should be teenage, like in her late teens, but whatever. And yes, the skirt's very short, but that's just the fashion now. It's fashion, baby. Uh, I did rework the hair physics. I reworked the hair physics a lot compared to before, but I did not update the mesh, so not, I would say not bad. I like it. I like it, and I think again it's a step in the right direction, and I hope I continue to improve. Sorry. The physics, it's like the bangs are clipping into her face, but